guys so much for joining me here today. Thank you for finding me here. This is Dollars Make Sense, where I am trying to make sense of my budget by using cash dollars so that I don't overspend and swipe my credit card like I did this December. Oh my goodness, I did. I have been through everything. I have paid back everything. I went to the bank and I need to go to the bank again today because today is payday. Today is Thursday the 2nd. And I got paid today. Not the best paycheck, not the worst paycheck. I didn't really work that many hours. 33 hours this last week because it was Christmas and I took off 3 days. So I took off all 3 of those days there and I still managed to work 33 hours in here. But as I was realizing that this money is for December. So when I was doing that whole how much I earned in 2024, I was missing this paycheck. And I was saying that I was at 35.5. I'm going to round that to 36,000. So I made 36,000, rough estimate, for 2024. And I'm going to hope to make that for 2025. Well, at least that, but gig work is so unpredictable. So I'm going to base my budget off of that. And I have been working a little bit on my budget here, you guys. I'm going to get into that in just a minute. But I wanted to make sure that I gave the credit for this paycheck to this year. And what else do I need to do? I need to work this out. I need to do a budget with me. I don't even have a printout for that yet. I do already know what I'm going to pull because I am going to give $400 to my month ahead every week, no matter how many weeks or paychecks are in that month. No matter what, I can just dedicate $400 to my fixed, which is over and above what I spend. So it should build that month ahead, especially on these months where I do have 5 paychecks, because I would only normally be putting in 400 4 times and I'm putting in 400 5 times. So it will grow a lot faster. Leaving in that $400, this time I will pull out $182. Now that's not very much. The budget with me is going to go quick and easy. $182. I need 80 in gas. I need 100 in food. Oh, I need like 120 in food and I already have 30 in gas. So need 120 in food at least. And I'm going to put the rest in gas. I'm going to put 120 in food and 62 in gas. I think I can leave the 2 in there and just get, I think I can just get out 180. I'm just going to do the budget with me like that. I need to print that out and do that, but I'm going to get out 180 and put 120 towards food and 60 towards gas, and that will do that. That'll be quick and easy. Then I can get rid of this because I didn't even print out a budget with me. I need to figure that out. I need to figure out if I'm doing the exact same thing because I was just going over. Let me show you this. This is what I've been using as a budget. Here's a little sheet I just worked out too because I just realized that I have some excuse, some special reason to spend money every single month of the year. Really? I guess I do. I guess most people do, but every month I had to come up with like 2 things on some of these months, and some are expensive things. Oh my goodness. But it is what it is, and I need to acknowledge how many incidentals and extras I actually do have. So I worked out this sheet, and I might add it onto my calendar just so that I can remember and acknowledge, since I do have the calendar that I use as the planner. Oh my goodness, here we go. January, we have our anniversary. February, we have Valentine's Day. March, we have St. Patrick's Day. No, none of those are huge. We don't actually celebrate much for our anniversary. For Valentine's Day, it's mostly just like little crafts and cards for the kids. St. Patrick's Day, the same thing, like nothing much. Maybe we'd buy some kind of new green shirt if we need one or something. Easter, I do spend a little chunk on Easter, but not a ton. I mean, candy has gone up and up and up, so if I want to keep doing candy, maybe I could just put dollars in the Easter eggs and it'd be cheaper. I don't know. Mother's Day, I don't do much for Mother's Day, but I do like to get my mom something, and then I like to make sure the kids will always want to have at least a good supply of arts and crafts and everything to be able to make Mother's Day and Father's Day gifts. One of my babies is a June baby, so I have a birthday in June. July, we have 4th of July, and summer. There's always stuff to buy for summer. August, back to school. September, another birthday. October, we have Halloween, and my hubby and I both have October birthdays. November, Thanksgiving, plus baby number 3's birthday. December, Christmas, and I didn't put New Year's on here. It should be on here because I do spend a tiny little bit of money on New Year's too. See my little bit of New Year's stuff? I think I spent like $6 or something on New Year's this year, but I did spend something. So New Year's, oh, actually, you know what? In my food budget, I bought some of that sparkle cider. I probably spent $10 on New Year's. So that should be acknowledged. There it is. Something every month, or more than something every month. My goodness. Okay, this is the budget I have been using. And I started to rewrite it here because I wanted to be able to work out. That's why I had this pulled out and I closed it already. I want to be able to work out. I'm just going to pick a month. I think I'm going to pick August. Let me look at August. Oh, wow. Okay, August. There's a lot of different things that happen in August, but no specific birthdays or anything. December isn't overspending. November is so overspending. You see all that purple is miscellaneous. Oh, October, lots of purple. September is a good, oh, September I had a trip because there's a birthday. Yeah, I'm going to pick August. I'm going to reconcile August really quick just to get these numbers. And maybe I should just do all the months together and actually build like an average, but that seems so tedious. And I do have all the information here, which is amazing. That's one of the benefits, the huge benefits of writing down all your spending in one place, is being able to go back and archive it. I'm going to just quickly scan through this, find out how much I need for things like gas and food, how much I actually spent, and then I'm going to work out this budget. Okay, let me do that. All right, so gas, I came up with $382. I don't want to mess things up, so I am going to just switch different months and come up with different amounts. Okay, I'm going to be scanning through these and speeding you through lots of this tediousness, but $382 for August. Let's see what I spent in September. $492. Okay, that's because there was a trip here and I spent a bunch of gas on the trip. That's not fair. Okay, that's why I was kind of debating what to do with that. October, let's see what happens in October. All right, $382 again. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times of getting gas. Okay, let's see what I did in August. I'm going to forget September because it was that trip there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times of getting gas. All right. Now September. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a big difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times of getting gas in December. Okay, let me add up December. Did I add up December yet? I don't know. I'm losing track now. $400 even dollars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times of getting gas. And we had a trip again. Okay, so it looks like 400 is a safe amount if we don't do a trip. Let me go back. I love having all of this data. Oh, I am a data-driven crazy maniac, and this is just right up my alley. Let's see what I have for July. 300. Wow, I barely spent anything that month. Okay, I guess I'm gonna say gas needs 450. That way I'm totally safe. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing for food. I'm going to do the same thing for everything and find out how much I need. That's what I should do, but I don't know if I really want to do that. I need to get to work today. Today is also my Monday. It is Thursday morning. It is like 5 a.m. and the sun's not even up yet, but I need to get going and get ready to go. That's one thing I need to do is drink some coffee. This is a peppermint chocolate mocha crazy cups, and I absolutely love this coffee. I don't even normally love peppermint mocha. I like it, but this one is so good. So I'm gonna get a sip of that, and this is really hot. I'm going to start to join the living and wake myself up. I don't know how much I'm actually going to get into today, but I have so much to do now that the year started over. I'm just reworking everything to make sure that I have everything in line. And I'm a little scared of this coffee. I have been working on this so long. I need to got some skin on top of it. This thing is very nice that it keeps it warm, but it keeps it too warm. I need to maybe click it off and then back on for a time. I'm gonna get a sip of this and I'll be right back with you. Oh, I take that back. It was like it's the perfect temperature. It's just the cup is hot. So I'll turn it back on, set it back down. All right, let's see what I am getting into. I'm gonna go for August again. I think August is probably my safest bet for a normal month. And then I'm gonna just have to work it all out again because I can't trust just 1 month. So food, here we go. 664. Okay, let me do the next one. $637. Okay. Oh, October was like less. How did we do that? I don't know what we did in October, but we spent less. Okay, let's see. All right. So it looks like I'm going to do one more and see. Sorry. Okay. So I think I'm going to do $6.50 for food. Is that right? I think so. So I'm going to do $4.50 for gas and $6.50 for food. Does that sound right? I think that sounds right. I guess I'm going to do that. Let me just write that down for now. I'm going to do $4.50 for gas, $6.50 for food. Now, pets, I actually don't want to cut their budget, and I know that I don't go over budget. So I'm going to leave them at 50. I think they've always been at 50. I would have to find my old budget to make sure, but I think I'm just fine with that. I'm going to give them 50 because that I'm almost 100% certain that's what they had. Shopping. Okay, let me figure this out first. I'm going to set this aside for now. I think I'm done working everything out. This is just a copy of this. So I'm going to move that away. Move that away. Set that aside. Put this back. These little stickers here, I do want to start working with those when I reset things. And I do need to print out that budget sheet so that I can get things all straightened out. But this is my most important priority right now. I want to make sure that I have enough money. So if I'm starting with a $36,000 annual budget, and this is my monthly fixed budget, and this is my monthly flexible. Now, I need to make sure that I have enough to cover this for the whole stinking year. So let me see this first. We are at 1570 times 12. equals 18,840. So we're going to round that to $19,000. And we're going to take 36,000 minus 19,000. We have 17,000 remaining to spend on our flexible for the rest of the year. So we're doing pretty good. We have half of our money going towards our life needs and half of our money towards our life wants, I guess, if you can call a want gas and food. So $17,000 is what I have to spend. What is this? This is $450 plus $650 plus $50. So those are my absolute required needs of flexible. And then I have wants of flexible and extra of flexible. So if I had $1150 times 12, I have already spent $13,800 of that 17. 3,200 remaining. Okay. Let's see if I do, all right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to work this out exactly, but let's give it a try. I think I'm going to move to a pencil because this is pretty much set. These are set. These are fixed. This, I don't think I can spend any less than that. So shopping, what if I do 50? 50 for household and 50 for miscellaneous. Gifts and buffer. I think I should just 50 for everything. What if I do 50 for everything? Does that spend too much money? Well, let's see. If I do, that would be 250 more. All right, let me start over. 450 plus 650 plus 50. We got 1150. If I added 250 more, I'd have $1,400. So 1,400 times 12 is 16,800. Ooh, that is so tight. That leaves like $200 buffer. $200 buffer that I could put in restaurants and entertainment. But you know what? One of the things I want to do is I want to leave these empty, and I'm going to use things like miscellaneous and buffer to fund these if I can. I want to be able to just, when this is fully funded, if I have money remaining, I can bump it over, and then I'm going to fund this again the next month. Is that what I want to do? All right. So 50s break down, let's see, into 1250, don't they? If I'm doing 50 divided by 4, it's 1250. Now, those are very annoying numbers. Every time I'm trying to stuff a 1250, I end up rounding it to like 15 or 10 because of the way it is. So I am gonna be irritated by that. All right, well, I'm gonna have to round down or something because of the way that I don't have enough money. All right, I will be way too irritated by that. So I'm going to turn all of those into 40s, I guess. If I turn them all into 40s, what happens? Then I pull out a bunch of 10s every time, but that's fine. All right, so 40 times 5 equals 200. So that is times 12. 2,400. Ooh, that's doing better. I like that a lot better. Okay. Okay, so that works out to 16,200 for all the flexibles for the year. And we were at 18, we were at 19, we called it 19. But we're gonna call this 16 because we can round up and down at the same time. So if we have 16,000 plus 19,000, we have an extra $1,000 in the budget as a buffer, as extra, as like emergency. I think that's perfect. I think I love this. I'm going to leave these at 0. 0. I'm going to leave those at 40. That breaks down so easy. Don't want to change the pets because I want them to have a residual buffer. And we're going to see if those work. So this is my new monthly budget, and I am going to break this down into 1/4 amounts so that I know exactly how much I'm spending each week. But this, I already know, works out to $400, and that's what I leave into my bank every week is $400, because I'm going to go $1,570 divided by 4, $392.50, and I round that up to $400. So let's add these up. $1,350. Now we're going to say divided by 4, $337.50. So $340 per week is what I need for my flexible. $340 per week. And that is such a relief to be able to have that worked out, to know what I am spending. I'm doing the $400 per week here, $340 per week there. So if I could just make $740 per week, I would be fully funded, but I don't normally make $740 per week. So that means that these are not going to be fully funded unless I work my butt off this year. A lot of times I make a paycheck that's around $600 and something, but looks like my new goal is $740, and that is hard to do, especially these days. I used to make $800, $900, sometimes $1,000 paychecks per week. Here is hoping 2025 is the great year for tips, and I can find that kind of pay again, and I can bump this up and make more than $36,000 in 2025. But this is doable, this is workable, and I'm happy with what I've got. I am going to head off to work, and I am going to get to the bank at some point in time today. I am just going to grab out that $180, and I guess, yeah, I'm just going to do it in 20s, maybe a $100 bill and 4 20s. We'll see. I'm going to do that. I'm going to head out. I'm going to go to work, and you guys have an awesome day. I will be back here again soon. I hope you are too. Bye-bye now.